in my life. This is my time. Step up, rise up, fight first, bring it on.
Hello all, it's Josh from your Remus Kane channel. Just as a bit of a special announcement for today, because I announced a few weeks ago that in the future, once the lockdown is lifted, I am going to start doing interviews of the people behind the characters in SWF. But there was a project, and Richard, if you're watching, Richard Knight's my closest friend, I have to say. He and I, back in college, we really wanted to do a certain project, and we couldn't because things got in the way. People were busy, myself and Richard included, and a lot of things happened. It just wasn't a good time for anyone. However, I feel like once everything has died down, once things have gone back to normal, we're going to have the time to be able to do things. Maybe not all of us for a while, but this is something that I've been thinking about a lot, and I think Richard will be happy that I'll be working on this, and I definitely want Richard on board with this. I want a lot of people on board with this. So the project, we're going to adapt it from something that we came up with in college, and that is a series of videos. Which is based in a very newly post-apocalyptic United Kingdom, and it's going to be based around the story or stories of several different characters. Richard will know what I'm talking about with this. This is something that we were planning extensively for a very long time. We had people who were wanting to play the roles that we'd set. We had people who wanted to be, because you'll get what this is in a second, you'll get to be the zombies that we chose for this. But yes, the name of this project is, well, the name of the original project was Zombient, as in zombie NT, Zombient. That's the name that we chose for it. It's not your typical zombie movie. There won't be a lot of guns. There won't be... It's not going to be like The Walking Dead. It's not going to be like anything else that has been put out there. This is the idea that I wanted behind this, and I think Richard wanted this as well, although guns were definitely going to be involved later down the line, is how does a normal person, and I mean a genuinely normal person, survive in the apocalypse? But not just that. Whether you know or not, I have autism. I am on the autistic spectrum. I have Asperger's syndrome. A lot of people are surprised by that. Some not so much, but they typically know. They can just tell. And some of the main characters are going to have very specific mental health issues, and I don't feel like that stuff like this is covered enough in certain kinds of movies, because yes, we get PTSD in a lot of them, such as in The Walking Dead. I know it's a very common thing I'll be going back to, because it, as much as people may love it or hate it like Marmite, it's still one of the most popular series out there concerning the zombie horror genre. And hello, you Lottie. And get off my leg. You want to say hello? Say hello? Who's that, Lottie? You want to say hello? But yes, back to business. Like I said, The Walking Dead is one of the most successful, most popular zombie horror series that there is, and we wanted to make this as unique a franchise as possible on our end. So I'm looking for people who want to get involved in something like this. If you want to comment below, great. If you want to share this with people that you know would love to act and perform, brilliant. What I'm going to describe now are the 4 characters that I want to get people to fill the roles for. Because these will be the 4 main characters that switching between will be focused on in each of the episodes. One will be focused on more than the other, depending on what episode it is, but all of them are going to be there. They're all going to be together. So, the first one, by the way, none of these characters have names yet. We did choose names for them early on, but I'll be completely honest, they were quite cheesy, quite camp names. At least 3 of them were. One of them not so much, but me and Richard know the reasons why for that. So, the first character is, well, they have what I have. Autism, Asperger's, they have that. Except it's probably more noticeable than what I have. They were brought up by an adoptive family due to complications with the parents that are unknown, and they've been raised up in quite middle class, or at least a very well-off working class environment. It's quite well spoken, very intelligent, and they maybe not as aware socially of things, but like I said, they are very intelligent. The second character is, well, very socially aware. Has been involved in quite a lot of minor criminal activities, not on the best side of the law, but at heart, they want to be able to look after the closest around them. They just they aren't as friendly towards people that they know, and they don't particularly care for those that they don't know. The third one, very inquisitive mind, very doctor-oriented mind. This particular person wants to end up in the medical profession, and they're very cold, very calculating. There will be more details on these characters as they come, but this is just the outline for them, because I'll explain what I'm going to do in a second. And the fourth character knows the first character I described. They are not related, but they are step siblings, so to speak, because the other one was adopted. This one is from the main family. They're good friends. They've grown to know each other quite well. They've gained a healthy respect for each other. But he or she suffers from depression. The reasons for why I will explain further down the line, but it's quite evident in the character when they're not around people. Always been exhausted, always tired. There's a lot of layers to these characters, but I would like people... What I'd like people to do, who know me, and if you don't know me, my Facebook name is Joshua Snow. You can always message me on Facebook. I'd like you, unless I think of a name personally, I'd like you to, if you're interested in one of these 4 particular roles, to suggest a name, and I want to see which character you'd be interested in playing as, and I'd like to see your interpretation of that particular character. It could just be a little skit of how they are in normal life. It could be a little monologue of your own creating, or just anything that would help me to understand why you would be interested in that particular role. And if you're not interested in any of those roles but you do want to take part, again, message me and I'll be sure to take everything into consideration. And we're always going to need a lot of people on board with this anyway, because this is a series that I'm hoping will go on for a very long time. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm sure that Richard would love to be a part of this again. So if anybody you know is interested, or if you're interested, please share this video. The more people that see it, the better. We're going to need people who will be the special zombies that we're going to create, because they're not virally created, they will be parasitically created. And then we're also going to need makeup artists, cameramen, people who can do certain special effects, but anybody who's interested in doing them. And obviously actors. We're going to need lots of actors because there are going to be more characters who will show up further down the line. So that's just my update for today. No talks. There won't be any talks for today. Just wanted to put this announcement out there. The talks about the next character will be tomorrow on Wednesday. So I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all having safe time and a good time. I had a conversation with my parents that I thought should be interesting for you guys to know about, and things are stressful right now. I can't go into detail about how stressful these things are, but they are very stressful, and I imagine it'll be stressful for a lot of people out there, and it is hard not being able to see people, not being able to go out and do what we usually do, and just feeling confined. And we are confined, but I had to think, and you know, not some people will be greatly affected by this, and people that they know will be afflicted with this virus, and my heart goes out to them because I know what it can do. I know people who've had it, and I know what they went through. It's not... I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. I looked at all the things that I was fortunate for in this. The fact that I'm with my family, my loving parents, Ali and Claire. The fact that I'm able to talk to my friends such as Richard, Tasha, Lawrence, Scott, Nick, Danny, every single one of you out there who know me. I'm thankful that I can speak to you at any time, and you can always speak to me. My doors are always open for anyone who wants to speak. Whether I reply at first or not, I will reply eventually. I'm fortunate I've got two little doggies who are always there. They always just love you no matter what. I'm fortunate that I've not caught it myself, and I'm fortunate that my step-parent, my parent Ali, she's not caught it, and Claire as well. I'm glad she's not caught it, and I'm glad that a lot of people that I know haven't caught it either. And it's grim right now, but there will be a time where this will have just been a passing memory, and however many months, or if this even takes a year like some people are saying, at least I'll know that I'm, at the end of it, going to be with people that I know I've missed, and that they'll have missed me, hopefully, and they'll have all missed each other, and we're going to come out of this stronger than ever, we're going to come out stronger. We're going to have times to remember. We're going to be able to do things that right now we can't. And it's something to look forward to. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we have to hold on to that, because if we don't, we're just going to let this around us consume us. And we have to embrace what's happening. It's no good trying to hide from it and store it away in a jar and just forget about it. It's here. We have to do the best that we can, and it's going to be shit for some more than others. But you've got to look at every victory that you can get, and those victories can just be getting a message from a friend, can be every day that passes and we're one step closer to this all passing off and just being able to see each other. And we just got to take these victories a day at a time, and eventually, like I said, this will be a passing memory. And hopefully, the sooner but the better, but I wish everyone to be safe beforehand. So, emotional speech out of the way, because I'm not so good at them. That'll be all for today. Hello, you. And I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully, I'll interact with you down in the comments, and if not, through my messages. And oop, she's letting you know. Oh, I love you. Just letting you know that she wishes you to be well as well. Thank you. And I'll see you all in the next Remus Talks episode. Have a good day.